Hello and welcome. Welcome. Been a while since we've done one of these driving ones. Like I say, guys, with these ones and driving, I cannot talk in the chat unfortunately right now, but if somebody is there, I welcome you and good to have you here today. This is where I grew up. We drove last night after our live stream. It's a long drive, 850 kilometers, 500 miles roughly, I guess. And just came on for a few minutes, guys, just to show you guys around, show you the fall colors. There's some really beautiful places up where I live, about 10 kilometers from here, so. But no internet connection because it's in the Appalachian Mountains. As I say, driving, I can't unfortunately communicate with you guys right now, but I hope there's some people in and I can turn it on me in a few minutes, but we definitely don't want to do that when we're driving. Safety first. So I hope you guys are all well today. I've had about 3 hours sleep, and I don't really like sleeping through the day, so I got up and had a bunch of things to do anyways. So I was down here to the bank and decided to turn on the camera and show you guys around for a few minutes. This place is so awesome here in the fall. I absolutely love it here. It's my favorite time of the year. Love the fall colors. Got our car back yesterday morning, the one we bought. They had to put a brand new transmission in. So $6,000 later, thank God it was on warranty. And I hope we're good to go from this point on. So this town, if you want to see it on a map, is called New Richmond. And just type in New Richmond space QC for Quebec. And you can see on the map where it is. Yes, this is where I grew up. It's a quiet place. We're in the back skirts of it right now, but like I said, guys, I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, show you guys around. I do love it here. I can't picture myself living here, but I do love it here for this, especially fall. This is eastern Quebec. So look at Maine and then go up to New Brunswick, and above New Brunswick there's the Baie de Chaleur. As it translates is basically direct translation is Bay of Heat, or Warm Bay, more commonly expressed. We'll go to the bay in a second, maybe just a quick little jaunt around. The colors look fantastic. Like I say, just outside here, I wish I could show you the Appalachians. Like, they're just drenched in nothing but red yellows. This morning, my dad and I went out for a drive when I got home, and we caught the golden hour, and I'm like, why didn't I bring my camera? I should be filming this right now, but after the live streams and then getting ready and then leaving and driving all night, I'm just don't have enough energy to. Lazy. I'll accept lazy. Like I said, guys, I can't read your chat. I hope you guys are well. This is where I grew up. This is the bigger town. It's like 3,000 people. It was a pulp and paper town until the mill was closed. I think it's must be 10, 15 years ago now. But it is nice through here. This is going out to the wharf. This is that Baie de Chaleur that I was talking about. There's the sailboats. I'm just gonna see if I can turn first, like give you a bit of a view of them. Yeah, I think you guys might be able to see some of them. All in for the winter, because when it cools down here, it's gonna go fast. And before in the blink of an eye, there will be snow. And it will be too cold to go out. So freeze up. Sometimes it should pass with icebreaker service, but almost never. And that's far out in the middle. It's not that far across, actually. I think it's, I don't know, 12 miles or something at the point. It opens up further down. It goes into the Atlantic Ocean. Hope you guys can do okay. I'm going to stop for see if I can fix your camera a bit for you. Wow. It goes all in here. Happy trails hiking. How are you? Sparky. Snowshoes, right? Karen, CGI Nerd, Beyond Trees, Joyce Stewart, Roland, how are you? Uh, J Records TV, Delo Flow, Sparky's again, Beyond Trees. Yorin is here, rebranding me. Awesome to see you guys. If you can hit that like button, we're only on for a few minutes. I just wanted to. My parents have internet, like I say, but it's very crappy. It's satellite based, and yeah, I mean it's good for what they do for it. They've just finally ran fiber optic there. I'm hoping to get them to change. I know they're a little nervous of it, and I get that. I understand the change, and they're worried about the phone being under the same fiber optic line. They don't want. They're getting older, and they don't want to be without phone service in case something ever happens. It is a rural area, so I get where they're going. Here, maybe you guys can see these cliffs for a second. I was here the last time I was down home. Actually, we did. God, I wish I could. This stand is always just like in the wrong spot. It's just perfect for being in the wrong place. Joyce, it's cold. Turned on the heat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. It's. We were driving last night to the mountains in New Brunswick, the next province to us, and yeah, it was hitting 0 degrees in the mountains. Um, Actually, if I turn here, who's that? Oh, Tuberzina. Oh, excellent. Yeah, no, I'd love to check it out. I've been through a lot of Ontario. I haven't been there though. I'll definitely check it out. If you can see across, if you see a shoreline, that is New Brunswick. That's the bordering province. Even though Montreal's in Quebec and where I grew up is in Quebec, I had at one part cut through into New Brunswick because the highway's better and faster. Cut through for about, I guess, 2.5 hours and then come back over. About 80 kilometers from here. Still people fishing. Still people fishing. We've had an infestation of striped bass here. We used to never have, and they have no natural predators here, so that hasn't been the best for the, the ecological state of this water. But like I say, guys, sorry I can't get all your chats right now. I really do apologize. I really, really do apologize. I just hope you guys are well today. Like I say, it was just fun to come on for a few minutes. Show you guys around a little bit where I grew up. It's a very beautiful area. Once again, if anybody wants to find it on a map, just type in, go to Google Maps, type in New Richmond, and space QC for Quebec. You can see. I don't know if you can see it, but the mountains over there have like almost like a rust color from even this far back. It's a good 20 kilometers over there just because of the colors in them. This place is covered in maple. Of course, yes, there's a lot of maple syrup here. Not as much as the townships in Vermont. It's like 80% or 85% of the world's maple syrup comes from Quebec. And this is the wharf that was built for that pulp and paper mill. As you go further down the coastline here, the rocks become more and more red. Oxidization into the mineral compounds. So still nice though. I got my window down. It is. I can't convert it for you guys right now, but it's 11 degrees Celsius right now. Just nice. I can live with that. I'm not a big heat person, so it wouldn't be for everybody, but for me, I'm just happy with it. No complaints. Wow, we got 35 in here. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button if you can. It's hard whenever you're doing these outdoor live stream things because you can't add any tags, you can't prep in advance and all that stuff. So they don't get as much traction as other videos, but you know what? It's just nice to hang with you guys. A little closer, you can see the bit more of the coastline. There's so many crappy poplar here right now. The roads I was just on a while ago. I mean, Exit will be definitely doing some photography. I'll probably shoot a bit of video, but we hit it at the right time. These are hit and miss. You can't plan on them. Sometimes I've seen them fall with barely even changing a color. Just a bad season. Turned cold really fast, and they literally just froze on the tree and dropped. Heavy winds too will do that. But we're gonna try one more road that I think might be better. Not sure, but I'm up for possibilities. I'm up for anything if you guys are. I don't do this too often because data is so ridiculously expensive here in Canada. We're actually the second highest in the world for data charges. So I wish I could do more of them. I'd love that. Same as Xenia. She was in here with the chat and that while we're driving. Oh, I got seasick. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Wow. Sorry guys, my phone is too long to hold her and the shoe kicked out on the side. I am so sorry. Oh my god. I apologize. I hope nobody got seasick. You guys are good. I'm so sorry about that. I don't like showing vertical. I can't do it. I can't stand vertical video. It just rubs me the wrong way. But on the other hand, too, it'd probably be easier to make sure that phone stays in if I did. I am so sorry, guys. I hope you're okay. I hope nobody bumped their head when we turned like that. Let's see. That's about as good as I'm going to get it, guys. Once again, my apologies. We're only home for the weekend. May do a live stream here. I'd like to, actually. So we shall see if we can make that happen. My parents, the connection is not proper for it, though. It won't work. But, as always, we have a place. We have a restaurant with excellent reception for their Wi-Fi and a good, stable connection. So we'll probably be borrowing theirs once again and doing it right out of the car. So it won't be a 3-hour event, but it will be something. We got 40 in here. Wow, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. And once again, sorry for the phone dropping. I can only imagine what that looked like. Ugh. You guys are real troopers. You put up with all of our craziness. 45, 30 likes. Wow, you guys are awesome. Like I said, guys, with the driving part, I can't really interact too much. Sun's gone behind a cloud. Hopefully that's going to pop out in just a minute, because that's, if we can find the leaves here, that's what really makes it stand out. These are all coastal towns, of course. They were all started as fishing towns, and some where I grew up logging. So there's not much interior here. It's mostly the Appalachians. This is where the Appalachians kind of start and head all the way down into the States. All connected. All connected. These ones aren't as high, and then when you go back a bit further, you get into the higher ones and stuff. Like, of course, they're not the Rockies, same as down there. You're looking at 1.3 thousand meters. Heights like that, but some of them do carry snow pretty much the whole year, a little bit on top. One of them about an hour and a half from here actually is the last place for caribou in the southern lands until you head up past the tree lines. The dew line, excuse me. This short, crappy road. This is actually where the mill was. That's the part of it we just passed. Anybody who's seen my windmill train video, it started just up here at this railway crossing. This is where they're hauling them. They're actually making at that mill where it used to be. Now they're making windmill blades. That's where they're hauling them from. So I hope you guys are getting to know each other, and that, as always, I know you guys are always good to each other. Like I say, last night we did the live stream. Oh, they must be moving the train right now. Oh yeah, the cement train. We did our live stream, and then around 9 o'clock last night Eastern, we left and drove the 850 kilometers here We stopped a little bit because newer car now I don't want to smoke in it as much. It's kind of working to a certain extent. I wouldn't say it's 100% success, but so far better than what I was hoping for. The drive down is long, so yeah, stuck a couple the odd one here and there, but a lot less than I used to. I was pleasantly surprised with myself, I must say. This is we might see some more up here. This is, guys, this is going to be a really phenomenal view up here, unless they've changed something. I haven't been down here yet, but we're on Highway 132. But you can see the colors. You can see more, and that's where you need maples for those reds. Only maple trees give the color. Hence why the Canadian flag. But they look awesome this year. This was such a good time to come down because it is such a hit and miss. You cannot say, "Oh, I'll be down unless you're ready to leave at a moment's notice," because the leaves don't plan for you. You got to plan on them. Let's see. I think there might be a lookout here, but I'm not sure. A long time. To your right is a bar that one of the first bars I ever played music in as a drummer. It used to be called the Four Wheeler. Not exactly the most high of sophisticated. Let's see. Let's see if I can take you guys out for a second. Out of the holster. There we go. So there's looking down at the town we were just at. See the bay. Oh, that's excellent. You know, Brock, that's we're lucky. We both of us live in countries that are so gigantic. There's so much to see in them. There's so much we take it for granted. I took this place for granted so much when I was younger. I hated it here. I couldn't wait to get out. That's all I ever thought about. Normal for a young guy in a small town a lot of times. You either want to make it your life and you don't want to live anywhere else, or you can't wait to get out. But yeah, no, the scenery is really nice here. Yeah, there's that bar there. I think you guys can see it. I can't see because of the chat, but I'm assuming I'm pointing at it. There, let's go up a little higher. Let's see. Think of it like a fact-finding mission, guys. It is really nice here. And it's even nicer, like I say, I'll have to shoot some video because I wish I could use it with my phone, but there's just no connection as you go into the... Actually, if you look straight ahead, you can see those mountains ahead of us. That's where I kind of more my father and them live, and that's where the real nice colors are. Like I say, from back here, it almost gives like a rusted look to the mountains. That's because there's so much maple into them. Anybody new joining, welcome. I'm just showing where we came home last night for. By the way, in Canada, it is Thanksgiving weekend. We have our Thanksgiving earlier than in the United States. Mostly, I would say, was just based because of the weather, the climate getting colder here earlier. So, the harvest was earlier. There, so let's go up a little higher. Hope you guys can see okay. I cannot watch while I'm driving. I can show you, there's a really nice view of the bay up here, I think. It should be nice. And you'll see, there's lots of fall colors here, actually. actually. It's pretty good. Just the other place, you get a lot more reds into it than here. It's coastline, so you don't get much maple on the coastline here. They're more in the mountains. But I'm really now excited to get out and start filming some of them. I wish Yankee Outdoors Adventures was up here with me right now. We'd have so much fun in this stuff. I think of him like all the time when anything nature I think of. Like I say, when you're young. Wow, 34 likes, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I just happen to see that's the only thing I can see. I'll pull over probably at the top of this. We're going still up here. Following the coastline. Cemetery where my grandmother is buried. My grandfather and uncle. I'll have to make a stop in there. Coming home, right, folks? That's what coming home is all about. I really appreciate you guys coming to see this. I know it's not very exciting or nothing, but I just try to share a little bit of where we come from, because I always like seeing where you guys come from. I like these kind of videos, actually. I'm always looking when people are doing them. I'm just going to the top of this hill. Cannot stay on too long. As I said, here in Canada, data is ridiculously expensive. Okay, I'm going to put on my 4-ways so I don't mess anything up for anybody. I don't know if you guys can really see it, so I'm going to pull around this way. Waiting for. I'm going to turn at the top here, and then maybe I can give you a direct view of what I just was passing. So this is the Bay de Chaleur. This is, see, as it opens up, you can see already this is a narrower point, and from there it just really opens up, and then you're heading another 180 kilometers and heads right into the Atlantic Ocean. That's right. So, lots of good fishing here, lots of great lobster, lots of crab, shrimp, salmon, but mostly river Atlantic salmon coming into the rivers. Like I say, guys, just was giving you a little view of where I grew up. Once again, if you want to find it on a map, just go to Google Maps and type in New Richmond, Quebec, or New Richmond, QC. Actually, right now we're in, technically it's called Black Cape, but either or, still New Richmond. It's a nice area through here, though. Very quiet. Yeah, Bay de Chaleur, somebody just wrote. Who wrote that? Beyond Trees, that's right. Jam House, how are you? God, the good ones here. How are you? Sabo TV, MU Free Music, my man. How are you? Gills Skills. Thank you guys so much for the likes and for watching. Like I say, we just got here. We drove all night last night. Priscilla's here. Wow, so many good channels, guys. Thank you. I just was down here. I had to go to the bank and stuff, and thought, you know what? It's been a while since I've done a rolling live stream, so just fun to have it with you guys. Showing off the leaves a little bit. I wish you could see. Like I said, I'm gonna have to film somewhere I can't right now. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go back down. There, now you can see it from the other side. I think I see Terrell there. I'm sorry, guys, I'm driving. I can't watch the chat. I was just pulling out and I seen you. If it is awesome, see you, and it's not awesome, whoever I'm just looking at. That mountain up ahead, you can see, it's like it's got that rust to it. That's just full. That lower quarter is just packed with maple trees. Tons of maple. Lots of burnside maple. Lots of colors. That's what I love about here. I love the fall here. Somebody's yard, they're just full of like 30 big maple trees, and they're all just bursting with reds. It's awesome. Sorry guys, I just got so caught up in the moment. I should have put my window up so you don't have so much wind noise. My apologies. It's just, I love fall. This is my favorite time of the year. I call it the compromise season. Not too hot, not too cold, cleaner than spring. I know a lot of people like spring because rebirth, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I get it. I shouldn't say blah, blah, blah. I get it. I just find it such a shitty looking season because everything's so dirty. All the dog crap and everything that nobody picked up to the winter's all popping out, garbage, or, you know. Fall, everybody's cleaning up and getting their place ready for winter. And I like that around here. Like, there's so much, like, the routine, tradition, stuff like that. That's really cool. You don't get it in the city, so. We got our car. We didn't know we could go down till yesterday. Anybody doesn't know, we bought a 2016 Nissan Murano SL, and a day later started getting shimmy into it because I realized between 20 and 40 kilometers, that's what the shim was, so it's most likely it was second, third gear. So I took it in, and luckily there's still the warranty on the powertrain. So I didn't know if I was getting the runaround, but I brought it in Wednesday morning, and they checked again on the computer because we reset. I had to pay another reset, but that was fine because then the codes popped up, and they put in the new transmission. So we got a brand new transmission from Nissan. Thank God too they did it because it was $6,000. I would have bought a rebuilt if I had to buy it myself, and I would have still taken the other dealer to court for selling it to me like that. But I'm always the one expecting those kind of problems. I'm going to get the holdout or the idiot that doesn't want to pay for it fighting with me. But in the end, it all worked out. I think it's because this was towed a lot on an RV because it has a hitch underneath. And since it's all-wheel drive, they probably didn't disengage it. So everything was turning all the time. So probably half the miles on this car are from being towed, not from driven. Plus, that's what probably killed the Trammy. So it's good for us then because we want to keep it so the mileage isn't as bad on the engine. And they got the new transmission, so that was the only thing that could have really bothered it by towing it. So, oh, I wish the sun is just kind of peeking behind the clouds. You need the sun for leaves. That's what makes them jump. This morning, like I said, my dad and I went out, and it was just golden, literally golden. It was unreal how nice it was. Now we get to follow a garbage truck. No, that's not a garbage truck. That's a hopper? Not sure. Kind of weird. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it must be garbage because it's the back dump. So I'll try to get around him in a second and get you guys a little bit better of a view. But we're just about to pass a police station, so I had a bad accident on that underpass we just passed when I was 16. A log truck came along, pouring rain, hit the top of that overpass because that's where the train goes. It was overloaded with pulpwood, and 20 some pieces of pulpwood come flying off, and he never stopped to do anything about it. Broke all his shackles and everything. And I came by in a 1986 Ford Lynx and hit them. So that was, yeah, it's garbage. That's what it is. There's the restaurant on your left, Dixie Lee. Best fried chicken when I was growing up. We never had many fast food places, but this place is really awesome. That's where they actually had the really good Wi-Fi, so we just backed our truck up the last time we were here and used theirs. Probably be doing that again when we're down. Hang out with you guys for a few minutes. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, that would be awesome, because we can't use tags and everything else on these mobile videos. I do have to let you go soon because I got 3 gigs of data because Canada is super ridiculously expensive for that. I wish we could get caught up with the rest of some of the other developed worlds. I don't know why we have to pay so much for it, but it is what it is, right? Let's see. There's one back road here. So I haven't seen you guys yet. I just don't want to be some narcissist and make it all about me if I'm driving. Might as well see what I'm looking at instead of watching my face go over and over and over again. That tree always had an interesting split for the power lines. That's interesting. I never even noticed that before. And we got a farm tractor in front of us doing 1 kilometer an hour. Oh, Ford. Oh my God, you got an old potato picker. Wow. Don't see many of them anymore. Oh, thank you. I have no idea who it is, but they all wave. I haven't been back this way in a while. Wow. See the cattle out here. You might be able to start seeing more of the colors in those mountains. I don't know. It's hard with phone for this one. It's awfully far back. Probably not. But if you're seeing like that off color, that's mostly all maple. I don't know if we'll keep connection here or not. So if I cut out, that's what happened. I'll give it a try just to see. This is actually where Xenia won that photo. She represented Canadian National Geographic 2 years ago for Quebec. They picked one photo from each province, and it was right here to the left that was picked. I love these old homestead style homes. They got those really nice trees all around. You notice them so much more this time of year. See, he's got his apple trees right there. Most of those apples, you gotta wait for the first frost for them to be good. That's why they're extra sweet. It's that first frost that makes them really snap. They're hard until then. First frost, the flow of nutrients to them, and then that just makes them come alive, I guess. Like I say, guys, this is where I grew up, Eastern Quebec. Town is called New Richmond. You're looking on a map, New Richmond space QC. We're kind of on the back roads here. I'm just curious if I was even going to get a connection or not. As you can see, the roads are really nicely well maintained. I hope it's not shaking too much for you guys. You can see the windmills back in the distance. Thank you guys so much for joining me, by the way. It's really nice to hang out with you guys. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. That's really cool. I didn't tweet this out or anything. Usually Xenia does all that stuff. And when you're driving, you can't. But, wow, he's got an old wind turbine water pump. I don't see too many of them anymore. I go down that hill, I'm going to lose my connection. I know that. And the bridge is out, so you can't even cross it. So I'm going to turn right here. Got some horses right here. I don't think you guys will be able to see them though. There's people sitting there playing with them. I don't want to turn on them and start filming them. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I better cut this out and save some of my data. It's been really awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a little view of where I grew up. And love to you guys. I always appreciate having you guys in on stuff like this. I know we do a lot of shout-outs, we do a lot of tech nights and stuff. We have a lot of great guests coming. Guys, you're not going to believe some of the guests that are coming this season. It's not just from YouTube, but from other realms. But I appreciate when you guys will come in and just hang out for a few minutes, even just doing this, just talking with each other and having a little drive. So I really do appreciate it. Absolutely, so much love to each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely awesome. Be well, and I hope you guys have a really great day. As I say, it's Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. With my family, my sister was supposed to be home today, but her husband had a minor surgery, so they'll be home tomorrow. It's not often we get home together like that, so those moments are. As you get older, you learn to appreciate them more because you never know, things can change in the blink of an eye. So whenever you get the chance to do it, it's not the most opportune time for you to try to make it work, because the next time you might have the right time, but they might be able to be there. The bay. I'm going to turn for a second. And there you go, guys. Thank you very much. Much love to each and every one of you guys. You take care and be well. See you really soon, guys. Take care. Bye.